Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the new SBC Joao Victor card to review today. So we're taking a look at a card that is 5'10" with medium work rates, right-footed, 4-star skill moves with a 5-star weak foot. So 5-star weak foot's definitely a nice thing to have. He's got 92 acceleration with 87 sprint speed, which is something that you definitely could improve on the card. He's got 90 attacking positioning with 89 finishing, 86 shot power, 80 long shots with 82 composure. Shooting is also something that you could improve on the card. I'm taking a look at his dribbling right now. Okay. Passing on the card's at 80 short passing, 74 curve, 74 vision. Dribbling on the card's at 95 for agility, 83 for balance, 80 reactions, 80 ball control, 81 dribbling at 82 composure. There's no obvious chemistry style for this guy for sure. If you were to give him a Hawk chemistry style, you'd be boosting his physical presence, pace, shooting stats. If you were to give him an engine, you'd be focusing on improving his dribbling as much as possible, considering the fact that he is a 5'10" player with a lean body type. But then you would have to compensate for the shooting being at an 86 shot power, 89 finishing for certain positions. But you would also be boosting the passing if you want to, use him in the cam position with that 90 stamina, medium work rate. Yeah, I think I want to try him out on the engine. What are people giving him? Hunter, Shadow. Is this like a meme to give these guys Shadow and Anchor? Yeah, I think I'm going to give him an engine because I want to see if his shooting is going to be good enough in that attacking area and whether or not his dribbling gets improved. Because if his dribbling doesn't get improved, then there's no point in giving him that dribbling boost. So you would just give him a different chemistry style. Maybe like a Hunter or something, right? But yeah, the only thing that's... It's definitely not an obvious chemistry style, in my opinion. People were also suggesting the artist chemistry style to me, which actually messes with reactions, agility, and dribbling while boosting his passing as much as possible. And that's something that you use if his shooting and pace is already really good, right? So just food for thoughts for the future. It's definitely something that I'm definitely going to be looking at in the future for specific cards, right? But for now, we'll use the engine chemistry style on him because I do think that it makes the most sense for a card like this. Yeah, I mostly see him being used in the cam position and striker position. That's what I would specifically say. Yeah, a striker or cam. I'm thinking like maybe he can make a fun center mid as well, obviously attacking oriented. It depends how aggressive on the attack he's actually going to be. So this is going to be a good test because we are going to use him up top in the striker position with Forsberg as the cam. Now, if you guys remember, Forsberg is an aggressive-oriented cam, so he's going to play off of Joao Victor a certain way. I want to see how he plays with that medium work rate. He's on the comeback and defense with Forsberg also on comeback and defense, so it should be interesting. I want to see how this card performs with an engine. Maybe he performs drastically better than I thought he would because the lean body type with the dribbling boost in the card is definitely something to look at. So we'll see how he performs in game, guys. Finesse shot? Oh. That was really awkward. I don't know if I was going to actually get that opportunity right there. Do you move up here? Oh, he does. Okay. I like to just dribble, move up, move down to see if they're actually aggressive in those areas. They either stick to the middle position or they actually utilize the side position too. Not a bad pass right there with him so far. I'm noticing that he likes to push to the sides for base characteristics, so we'll see if that's a consistent thing with him. Cards I like to push to the side in the striker area, I actually mostly like to use these guys in the cam spot, but we're going to see what we're going to work with, because it might be very similar attacking AI to Joao Felix. First time strike? Nice. I like that he actually goes back into that position and goes for that near post strike like that. I'll be honest with you guys. This card with the engine chemistry style is not bad. I hope he's not too expensive because he's actually pretty fun to use. See? Left stick dribbling is perfectly fine with him. If you give him the engine chemistry style, he dribbles across the pitch perfectly fine. Look, see? Little left stick touches. It's not like super fast, obviously, but still pretty good. See? Little touch. Instant touch on the outside, like that's what you want to work for there. I mean, that's one way to score a goal. That was very strange. The little skill move thing where you get around the defender, the fact that those work is so strange. But, I mean, guys, he plays like an incredibly usable striker up top for sure. The engine chemistry style works perfectly fine for him. I think the big reason why I feel like I may enjoy this card in that area is because of the fact that he has that 5-star weak foot, right? So if he ever finds himself in a situation where, you know, I can potentially shoot with his weak foot in a very good way, I'll be able to score those with him, right? But you can see that the touch and go movement with him is really not that bad. And this is a ball roll touch. There we go. Nice little goal right there. Yeah, he's fun to use. He doesn't, like, he doesn't feel too generic. I think the reason why he's not too generic, again, is because of that 5-star weak foot. Like, the fact that he has it is very, very helpful. Because he even has the 4-star skill moves with it as well. Yeah, you see how he likes to push out wide more? I'm interested to see what that's like in the cam spot. Oh, good movement right there. Little touch. Drag back on the inside. And we shouldn't have shot that because that's just not going to work there. Okay, guys. Yeah, I'm noticing he pushes out wide a lot. That's like a base thing that he has. I am curious to see how that's going to play in the cam position. Yeah, I want to see how he plays there because Forsberg is just like, just aggressive, right? Yeah, I want to see how he plays in that cam spot. I'm very interested to see. I might even switch him back to the striker position to see if that's like a consistent thing, but he does like to do it a lot though, guys. But his positioning is perfectly fine in that striker position. It's not, it doesn't feel like a generic card, which is good. He's got some solid links too, you know, Brazilian, Bundesliga. There's a couple of things you could do with that. Oh, that was unlucky right there. A little bit of a layoff pass. Those passes are not consistent at all with like most players, so I wouldn't judge his pass too much right there. It's just a FIFA mechanic, you know? Okay, super aggressive. Comes back into the right areas. And here's Joao. Wow, his 5-star weak foot's going to be very helpful. I'll tell you that much. Oh, a little bit of a defensive play right there. I think I like him more in the striker spot. Yeah. There's specific movements that cams make when they play in those areas that they see immediately. Wow, that's what I'm talking about. Like from how I scored my opportunity before. It's just like fake shot right through the player. Yeah, I mean, if the card's not too expensive, it's definitely a fun card to get. More of a striker than a cam, but he could definitely play the cam spot. Man, when I do a fake shot and they don't do a fake shot, it drives me nuts. I'm going to move him back to the striker position, guys. Yeah, I don't mind him drifting out wide. I mean, he's usable in the cam spot. He's usable, but I don't prefer him there, you know? Having that 5-star weak foot for that striker position is definitely more ideal. Because in the cam spot, boys, he actually feels like he has those medium work rates. Whereas in the striker position, I feel like he moves across the pitch better. So if you want to get this card for your team, I would definitely recommend him more in the striker position than the cam spot. Because medium is very noticeable for him, for his base characteristics, being more conservative in that area. Like, he'll move. It's just the certain areas when I build up the play through the middle where he doesn't, which is strange to me, personally. Do you utilize that space there? Yeah, he does. Okay. Cool, cool. Do you go back here? Nice. And then he has a 5-star weak foot to score that opportunity, even from base card stats. It's good that they're smart enough to actually move back in that situation without me telling them to. Oh, he sees it. Okay. I just want to see if he would actually go to that space. He's not really fast at doing it because of his work rates, but he definitely does it still. Oh, aggressive in that situation right there. We could probably work off that. Little ball roll touch. Heel to heel. For that croqueta. Wait for that movement back. Yeah, so those are the situations, right? It's those ones right there where you want the shot power to be higher, right? It's those very specific areas. There we go. Yeah, he's fun to play with, guys. Honestly, he's I hope he's not too expensive. Like I said, he's not a terrible card by any means. Cards like this, when they're not like necessarily meta, they have to be like good concept cards. That's what I call them. Like Lala is a concept card, but he's not a good concept card. But this is a good concept card. Okay, guys, so this card in the striker position actually plays quite nicely. Now, I think I would change from the engine chemistry style, though, okay? So with a card like this, I feel like the marksman actually might make the most sense for him. Yeah, marksman definitely makes the most sense. So I was trying out his like shooting stats with the engine chemistry style because I wanted to boost his dribbling in certain areas of his card. I wanted to give him a little bit of extra pace, the shooting and the passing and whatnot. But I really feel like this card with a marksman chemistry style, it just makes more sense, right? Because I do think he needs the dribbling boost because of the 5'10" height, but the lean body type really helps out his responsiveness in regards to dribbling quickly. And I think boosting the reactions, ball control, and dribbling is definitely going to be very ideal because of the fact that he already has 95 agility. But it's the shooting that I want to improve the most with him playing in that striker position. You could definitely use him in the cam position, but there's certain attacking AI things he doesn't really do, which is why I don't really prefer to use him there personally. But in the striker position, if this card gets into the right areas with his 5-star weak foot or even his strong foot on his right side, he'll be able to score a lot of these opportunities for you because his attacking positioning is actually unique in its own way. He likes to drift out wide, so what you do when these guys drift out wide is you have to wait for that transition back into the middle, or you use your cam to make those oncoming runs, right? So I think it makes more sense to give him that strength boost, shooting boost, and dribbling boost for sure. I think it's what most people obviously gave him on the card too. Hunter would be okay in the striker position. If you're okay with his dribbling not necessarily being up to par, it's not necessarily a terrible thing because he does have the lean body type. But I do feel like the marksman with the dribbling, shooting, and physical boost, I think that would definitely be more beneficial for sure. Because the 5'10" height with 90 strength, lean body type to dribble properly around the pitch, shooting stats so that when he does get into a good position, he can actually strike the ball nicely with his strong foot or 5-star weak foot. I definitely think that's the more ideal situation. So for me, he's a cool concept card, right? So if you want to unlock him for Brazilian links, Bundesliga Brazilian links and whatnot, he'll be fun to use in the striker position in my opinion. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I'll catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.